So I've been feeling really tired for the last 3 years or so. And about 2 years ago, I went to my doctor telling my doctor that I've just been feeling like really tired. I can sleep for 8 hours and get plenty of rest, and I still wake up and I'm tired. And so what my doctor suggested was, well, let's put you on some antidepressants to reset your serotonin. And I can't do that. I didn't feel depressed. I just felt tired because I was still excited about things. Like I had lots of projects I wanted to work on. I was just so overwhelmingly tired. I couldn't bring myself to do the basic things I needed to do. So fast forward, I did get on ADHD medication, which did help me a little bit kind of get through the processes and help my brain focus a little bit, but I was still tired. So like in the morning when I woke up, no matter how much sleep I'd had and what quality it was, I was still really tired. I could just like lay down on the couch and fall asleep. Same thing every night, 7 o'clock, sometimes at 3:30. I was able to just like sit down on the couch. And the moment I sat down on the couch, I was just like, could easily just pass out and sleep for the whole night. So I knew this was an issue and I knew it needed to be addressed. So that's when I went to my doctor, asked for help. Obviously didn't get the help I needed. I've created this GPT for you so that you can help pinpoint whatever your issues you're having. This is for all women over 30. And when I set this up for myself, it was hugely beneficial. I was able to get the tests done that I needed. I was able to talk to my doctor about the things that I needed to have done, the tests I needed to have run. And it did pinpoint. I got my results back last week. And immediately, even though my ranges were normal inside of the system, like I was in the green level, there's nothing abnormal in my blood work. And I was like, oh no, this is awful. There's like nothing wrong. I took my information to Claude and said, this really sucks because this means nothing wrong with me. And what is wrong with me? Why am I so tired? And how do I get my energy back? I was able to make this for me and I put it into Claude and Claude's like, you're not crazy. And those are not optimal levels. The doctor and the labs suggest that you need to be over certain levels. So basically the levels when it gets into abnormal or in the red zone, it's like, okay, it's time to go to the ER level, or this is an emergency, this is a crisis level. Okay. It's not optimal. And so when I put my information into Claude and said, these are my test results, I don't know what to make of this and I need your help. It came back at me with, that is not normal. These are huge red flags. Even at the little red siren, it's like, those are not normal levels. That's not healthy. That's optimal. And it's no wonder you're tired. I didn't tell him what the normal range was that my doctor said, but in all the research I'm doing, and it's been spot on so far. So I've done all that back work and all the research for you. So what I've done is I compiled everything that I found to kind of answer questions, and your condition may not be the same as mine. And so I've left it wider as a wider lens. So that's not narrow focused onto my issues. It's narrow focused onto all women's issues that are over 30. So any kind of issue you're having, if you're having like energy drain, if you're having hair loss, if you're having lethargy, or if you're having anything over 30, like period changes, mood changes, sometimes you just feel like you just want to scream. Ask any questions you have here, enter in your information as far as your test results, show you how this GPT works, so that you can get answers for yourself, so that you can get help for yourself, so you can feel better. There's so much of this information online. It's overwhelming. I have taken the best clips. I've got about 6 hours of video from the leading doctors and experts in the space, answering questions and giving responses and giving information. I've gotten printouts, pamphlets. I've gotten books and resources and studies, and I've put it all here for you so that you don't have to do all the work that I did. So let me just show you what I created this GPT for you, Women's Health Over 30. This is the link. I'll put it in the video description for you. And so you just can click on either one of these, help me feel better, or I don't know what's wrong, or you can come down here and be like, my iron levels are off, or my hormones are off, or my periods are heavy, whatever you want to say. I'm super tired. I don't know why. My kids keep me up all night. How do I get more sleep? Whatever you want to put here. I'm just going to click on help me feel better, because sometimes you don't even know what's wrong. Like you can go to your doctor and just be like, I feel off, right? And that's a symptom, and they should take seriously. They should be asking more questions. So part of this is to help address this. So it's just like, hey, I see you're feeling off, and it's very compassionate and kind, and just asking about like, what symptoms do you have? So I'm going to go ahead and get some symptoms here. We'll just say, I'm really tired, and I'm having mood issues. Everybody's making me angry. And like my knee hurts. I don't know if that has to do with anything. All right, you can type it in. I do Windows 8, which is a quick free shortcut if you're on Windows. I didn't even read all the questions, so just answer the questions thoroughly. And it may come back and be like, you didn't answer my questions. Cluster often ties into one or mixes the root cause for women plus 30, inflammation, stress hormones. So these are nutrition, hormone shift, joint pain, inflammation. So it's going to ask you some general questions here of like how long and all this stuff. So I'm doing a demo. Could you please just answer some sample questions there? Okay, I've been feeling tired lately. My mood is all over the place. I snap at everyone. My knee aches, especially after sitting. It's been happening for 2 months. Okay, so here's assistant sample, demo, energy drops. But you're gonna put your real information in here. And then if you have blood results, it's gonna ask you for blood results because that's how it measures, like, here's some labs to discuss. And it's not telling you to replace your doctor. This is not by any means a way to replace your doctor because you need to work with your doctor. It's just that they may be too busy to like sit down and ask questions. They may not piece things together like this pieces things together. And this is a good way to kind of get a double check and make sure that everything is accurate. They may not have the time to sit with you. You may not even know what the heck to tell them and describe them. You may not even know, like, okay, knee pain, that has nothing to do with my feelings, right? Or your mood, or my weight. So these are all things that it kind of pieces together for you and helps you figure it out. And you notice here, I've not given them any of my information. Obviously, like, I'm over 30, I'm using this app, but it'd be good for you to tell them your age. You can put as much or little information in here as you want, but I do suggest you put in the labs because that's how it was able to pinpoint what was going on with mine, even though mine came back normal. Here's an action plan. Ask your doctor for these deeper tests. Yes, please write that letter to my doctor, but I really don't want to have to go in and get my blood drawn a bunch of times. What are the most highly recommended things to test for in blood so I don't have to get a bunch of blood draws? And let me know the main primary ones I should ask for, absolutely ask for, and then also give me ones that would be useful or helpful for you to help me figure out what's going on. This is great because it's all comprehensive. So, like, again, it's going to give you like supplements you can take. It's going to give you lab tests you can talk to your doctor about. It's going to help you write the letter to your doctor because, like, sometimes when you're in that mood, you're just so angry or you're so low energy, you don't have time and energy to talk to your doctor about that kind of stuff. Most crucially and most importantly, if you have a patient portal with your doctor, a doctor's office, get on there, get the username and password, because this will be the easiest way for you to talk to them without having to take your energy to waste time on the phone, without having to take up your energy or your mind to bring in what to say. So you could have to read it off a sheet, this way you can just put it in the patient portal. And you can also look at your lab examples in the patient portal as well, so you don't have to lose pieces of paper and stuff. All right, so it's building the things that I asked for, the two levels of thyroids and blood sugar and iron and all these things. So these are all the things it's asking you to do. Helpful add-ons. These are all the ones that they're telling you could be good to have. Here's a message to your doctor. So you can just copy and paste this into the thing. And if you don't like that message, like, you can just literally copy and paste this little section here to your doctor. You could even say that's too long, or like, here, that is really long-winded and I just need you to make the message to the doctor a lot shorter than that. Just straight and to the point. They are busy. Don't waste their time. Like, anything you want to say to it, like, if you don't like the message, just update it. You mentioned something about how you coach someone through low energy and irritability during menopause. Could you please coach me through that and make it short and simple? I don't have time to read all that. I'll ask more clarifying questions if I want some. So just give me some like quick, short examples. And then also, I know that I need to be doing strength training to make my bones and muscles stronger so I don't end up with osteoporosis when I'm older. So if you could give me some links to some free YouTube videos on how to do strength training, starting out from zero for women in their 30s and older, that'd be great. This way you can get what you need. Just basically talk to it like your friend. So here's the very short version. And the whole point is I want to feel better and I want to feel better faster. That's helped me already. And my doctor didn't catch it. So anyway, so here's some online strength training videos. You just click here and it'll pull up some strength training things. If you like that, you can be like, I didn't like those videos because they were all young women, or they were all men, or like whatever you don't like about it. They were too long, or they were too short, or I don't like dumbbells, or I don't have dumbbells. So I need something I don't need to have any tools for, or I need my own body weight or whatever. And you can tell it to find you other videos like that. Oh, and when you get your labs back here, you can put those in there. Like my whatever, glucose, I'm not even sure 5 is a number. It's going to be like, you need to go to the emergency room right now. So it's actually really high. It's pushing hard to keep your energy up and some stress, low iron, poor conversion, blah, blah, blah. So it's like putting it all together, right? So that's for one specific issue. There's also, thyroid hormones, other things like that. So, and if you're a vegetarian and it's giving you like, just eat chicken, just say, I'm a vegetarian, and it'll come up with a different meal plan for you. All right, so this is what I use, and it's really helped me. Hopefully it'll help you too. And I just want everybody to feel better. So let me know what you think.